What's going on, guys? How are you guys doing today? There are going to be some new upcoming changes coming to Rainbow Six Siege for Year 3 Season 2. Patch notes that I'm talking about in this video are currently live on all platforms, and if you guys would like to check them out, go try it yourself. I'm just going to be going over all the operators that are getting buffed and getting nerfed, and we're just going to talk about them and what exactly they're going to get. I know we already talked about this a little bit, but Finka, her ability is going to be reduced from 20 seconds in total to 10 seconds. So now instead of having 60 seconds total with all of her ability, you now are going to have 30. Her stun grenades are now getting replaced by frag grenades, and they reduce the damage that you take while you have your adrenaline boost if you're in Smoke's gas canister, so you'll take a little bit less damage. Also, her aim down sights modifier from adrenaline rush, it's been reduced from 50% to 25%, so it's not going to aim in as fast anymore. They say that they're trying to do a couple things. They're trying to push Finka more into the meta for Pro League and also rank, so they decided to add her frags because frags are very useful in Pro League, and putting it also on Finka is just going to make her a powerhouse, but also make her just more picked for. Also, after Finka, IQ. So now IQ's frag grenades are getting replaced with a Claymore, so the frags went from IQ to Finka, and this is kind of sad. I loved IQ. I used IQ because she had frags, and she was a good powerhouse for a frag killer, and she could always get kills, and she could always get it done by either frag grenades or her guns. But now they took her frags away, and she has Claymore, which isn't the worst, but I don't know. They also changed her electronic detection range. It was 20 meters, now it's 15 meters, unfortunately. What they say to this is they say that IQ is currently too good in terms of her fragging power plus utility. As a 3-speed operator with a very strong rifle, she's very effective when it comes to killing enemies, and that's exactly what I did, exactly what most people do. In Pro League, she's picked a lot just because she had frag grenades, and her gun is so good that together you're just unstoppable. I can see why they took the frag grenades away, but also I used IQ because of the frag grenade. Next up is Blackbeard. Blackbeard is getting a nerf and a buff at the same time. This is kind of cool, but Blackbeard's MK17 has increased damage from 42 to 49 overall. Also, his SR25 got reduced damage from 72 damage to 61. Now, that is a big drop for his SR. It's still a decent amount of damage, but from what it was to now what it's going to be is just a big drop off. That's an 11 damage drop off. They also reduced the hit points on the rifle's shield when he has it equipped from 60 to 50. So basically, the last thing for Blackbeard is when you have his shield equipped, you will move a little bit faster than normal, because they said that Blackbeard is not in a good place in terms of power, so they want to make him a little bit stronger and more appealing for people. So when you have your rifle shield equipped, you can be more agile and move a little bit quicker, and also your primary weapon is going to do a lot more damage. It depends what you're using. If you're using the MK17, it's going to do a little bit more damage while you're a little bit faster, but then your shield is down 10 HP, but that's not too much because Blackbeard peeking and moving a little bit quicker is kind of deadly. And next up, I also didn't see this coming. They didn't say it in the patch notes a couple weeks ago or a couple days ago, but now Glaz, his primary weapon, his sniper, is getting reduced from 85 damage to 71 damage. The reason why is they say that Glaz is too strong in every situation, whether it's Pro League or ranked. They want to reduce his damage a bit because they recently increased his fire rate, so the fire rate with 85 damage already was just way too powerful, especially on PC in the Pro League. So to cope with that, they decided to nerf it down to 71 damage overall and still keep the fire rate where it is. Next up, for all you Twitch mains, they reduced the FAMAS damage from 40 to 37. They say that Twitch currently has a 60% pick rate in ranked, and they say that she's similar to Ash in that they want to keep her down a little bit from the pick rate to keep her too high, because her gun is very good and she's just a good operator overall because she's a good fragger. Her FAMAS is just very good. For you Jackal mains out there, if there are any, Jackal has increased footstep scanning distance from 5 meters to 8 meters. So this is a big jump for Jackal. That's almost a double range for when you can detect the footsteps. So if the footsteps are 5 meters away, or were, you would detect them, but now if they're farther away, you'll be able to detect them from like all the way down the hallway. You'll be able to scan them. Next up, I'm very excited for this, as me being a Frost main, they increased her SMG damage from 43 to 45, and they also increased the damage of her shotgun, or Super 90 damage, from 32 to 35. They say that Frost is currently extremely weak, and they say that they need to increase her power. And lastly, for operators, Dokkaebi, her Claymore will now be replaced by stun grenades. They say that she's going to keep her smoke grenades, which is very good for her, so that she'll have smoke grenades and flashbangs. So I think that Dokkaebi mains will be a little bit more aggressive to the playstyle with her. On the non-operator side, barbed wire. Now, barbed wire is going to slow you 50% more instead of 45. They increased it by 5%. So I'm not sure why they did this. Maybe it's just because to cope with the Finka. But it now decreases your speed for 50% when you're in it. So you will move slower within barbed wire. Some of the operators that they know about, if they're going to nerf them or buff them, are Alibi. They say that Alibi seems a bit too strong in ranked play, but the first few weeks in Pro League have shown that Alibi is underused. So they're going to make some adjustments to her, whether it's buffing her or nerfing her and seeing how she's going to play. Maestro, they say that they're really happy with where Maestro is right now, both in ranked and professional Pro League. They say that even in Pro League, he might be a little bit too strong, but there's just not enough data and information on him to see whether if they want to buff him or nerf him yet. Ash, Twitch, Jaeger, Bandit, they say that all 4 operators have been very high pick rates, but they're not broken in terms of power. They say that Ash might be a little bit too strong, but it isn't anything too crazy or anything too bad, so there could be possibly an Ash nerf coming soon. Frost and Capcan, they've observed in the past few weeks that Capcan and Frost tend to move up and down in the win rate that they have. They have this little scoreboard of their win delta rate for operators if it's a win or a loss. They say that it's understandable because they're trappers and some people don't like to play trappers, and they're trying to figure out a way to fit them both in correctly without making them overpowered or underpowered. Now lastly in the patch notes is Castle, so that they know about Castle, and this is going to make me very excited because I've been starting to become a Castle main too actually. They say that they are looking to make more drastic changes to Castle, but they don't have exact time of when they're going to do it, but they have ideas on what they want to do, but they don't know exactly when it's going to come out or what exactly they're going to do. But in the future, I would say it's probably either next season that they're going to do something with Castle, but I hope that they do something with Castle because I feel like he has a very low pick rate, and if they buff him, I would be ecstatic because I actually love Castle. But that is all I have for you guys today within the patch notes. If you guys would like to read these, I can put it down in the description for you guys so that you guys can look at it yourself and see the chart of attackers and defenders and where their win rate is, their pick rate and all that. I hope this video helped you out, whether it was telling you that your operator's getting buffed that you used or if it's getting nerfed. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. We've been growing massively lately and it's been crazy, all the support and all the comments and all the likes and all this and that. It's insane and I love you all. If you guys would like to see more Rainbow Six, just let me know down in the comments. And if you guys would like me to do any challenges on Rainbow Six, just let me know. Comment down, say, hey, do a challenge video, use like pistols only or something. I can do anything that you guys would like or would like to see. But with that said, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next Siege video. Peace out.